Well, Muffet McGraw is the 6th head coach at Notre Dame to have a statue in her honor. But she is the first in any sport outside of football. She is also the first woman in Irish athletic program history to have a statue here on campus. While it took nearly a year to create, the real story is more than 3 decades in the making.
We had quite a collection going for a while with 6 straight ACC championships and 9 Final Fours. We got a lot of rings.
The legacy of a Notre Dame icon.
1, 2, 3.
You know, the difference between how we see ourselves and how the world sees us.
Molded.
People change so much over the course of their lives.
And now cemented in history.
It's been such a joy to be here, especially when we have the support that we have from all of you.
On a cool and damp Sunday morning in December, the university unveiled a statue of former women's basketball coach Muffet McGraw outside of Purcell Pavilion, the first female coach at Notre Dame to have a statue in her honor, a moment 33 years in the making.
My first impression was, wow, I look mean and fierce, and every player remembers that look, and I thought, well, I guess they did capture me pretty good.
Sculptor Ann Hirsch was selected to immortalize the winningest basketball coach in Irish history. Among her many works, she also created the statue of NBA Hall of Famer Bill Russell in Boston.
There has to be a level, though, of probably pressure, too. This is a person that people know what they look like.
Yes.
And they will be comparing that for eternity. How do you handle that type of pressure?
You look at photographs of them over time, you see the same person, but they can be quite different. So you kind of have to choose something that summarizes all of those things. Both it's pressure and it's fascinating. It keeps you working hard and asking questions.
Ann worked closely with Notre Dame officials on the concept and met with Muffet in person to help bring the statue to life.
I studied a lot of different photographs and kind of put them all together. I took photographs of Coach McGraw. I took them 360 degrees in the round so that I could study a form from different angles. I looked at videos because seeing how a person moves and what's characteristic of the way they move is an important part of it. The gesture is kind of quiet. It's meant to be something that expresses solidity, commitment, just anchor, all the things that kind of represent Coach McGraw.
From concept to model.
She looked at a lot of pictures to decide, was I going to be wearing a scarf and would it, what kind of dress, and definitely heels. I was like, I don't know what else is going to happen, but we're going to have heels.
First clay, then wax, and finally bronze. The process took 9 months to complete. Every detail, down to the confetti, depicting Muffet's 848 Irish victories, 9 Final Fours, 7 championship game appearances, and 2 national titles.
Notre Dame is national champions!
The Hall of Fame coach's only request was to incorporate her players.
She got the idea of the shamrocks and put them around the base of the statue.
146 shamrocks, representing every woman Muffet coached at Notre Dame, surround the foundation of the statue.
The deeper story, the deeper truth is Coach McGraw's commitment to her players. The women who played for her, commitment to them both on and off the court.
And without the players, I wouldn't be here. I mean, they were the ones that did all the work, really. They were the ones that stuck by the program, worked hard, showed their loyalty, had great team chemistry together.
Dozens of those players were there at the unveiling to celebrate with their coach, including current Notre Dame women's basketball coach, Niele Ivey.
I definitely got a chance to know all facets of Coach McGraw. I think my best stories are ones that aren't related to basketball, and I think that's the reason why that statue was there is one of the main reasons, because Coach McGraw has impacted so many lives, not just with the basketball, but just with who we are as women.
Is it almost surreal? I mean, did you ever imagine that there would be a statue of yourself for all eternity to remain standing in your honor?
It is weird. It's just weird. I can't even describe the feeling of knowing, like, when I walked by there just the other day, and I was like, should I look? Or, what if somebody sees me looking at myself, I keep hoping somebody's going to come by and go, hey, will you take a picture of me? And I'll be holding the camera and taking a picture of them standing with my statue. That would be fun.
Muffet tells me she still can't believe it, and she is just so grateful to Notre Dame, to Ann for all of her hard work, to the fans, to the players, to the coaches, everyone that has been here to support her, not only on the day that they did the reveal and the unveiling, but also just throughout her entire career. She was so emotional that day when she was out there on the court talking to her fans. She said it just brought back so many memories, an amazing moment and an amazing career for the GOAT, Muffet McGraw.